¿Qué pasa, raza? Today on Cruising with Mr. Rabbit, I'm back at Omar's house. Omar, what are we doing this morning?
We're installing a spotlight.
There you go, there you go. Well, I brought the whole kit ready to go. And this is what it requires to do a spotlight on a 62. Of course, you got to get the special drill. Everything you can buy at a Home Depot and all that. But when you buy the kit, most of the time it sends you with the template, everything with the other screws, and here's your spotlight and all that. So right now, as you can see, the car is a virgin, but we're gonna have to start drilling, cutting, and grinding and everything. So hopefully in about 2-3 hours, it'll be all installed. So here we go, raza. So we just installed the template, and now it's time to start walking everything up and start grinding. You gotta mark all this perfectly. One more up here. And of course, as you can see, I'm doing it with my right hand, the one that I have problems with, but I'm making it happen. So here we go. Now, step number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, as we start drilling, because where it's marked in those inside the black lines, we gotta cut those holes on the fender. So here we go. And what I do is I use a step drill to initiate the big holes. So this is the beginning of the grinding and cutting. So here we go, getting a little bit of progress. Here we go. The reason is because the bracket of the spotlight bracket, it has these humps that you can see right here. So this has to go right in here. It has to sit in there perfect. So that's sitting there perfect. So that's why you got to make those holes on there. Just gotta grind. So, just take your time. Don't rush it, because you don't want to make a mistake. So just grind with this little tool right here, and you'll get it done, I promise. So there it is, kind of getting there, a little bit more grinding and cutting, and we'll have a successful hole there. So this is what it looks like. I still have to grind the edges right about here and right about here, and that's where my other kit comes in that I have right here that I haven't opened up yet, but I'll show you what it is. These grinding bits right here, so that I'll just go around it kind of a little bit, just to take that sharpness out of it, and then we'll be ready to install that bracket and get it going. So that's what it looks like after you take the tape off and stuff. Of course, you still got to clean it up a little bit more, but it's getting there, So next, what we'll put on, we'll put this on right here, then we'll put the bracket. But one thing I did have noticed on 62s, so this hole right here, this hole is where you gotta drill it for the bracket. But these two holes right here, there's only one sheet metal, this one right here. When you do this one up here, you got to get a bigger drill it first, and then you're going to tap the next piece of metal, that's this one right here. Then you drill it, because if you don't, you will break the screw. And they're stainless steel screws, and to drill them out, they are a biscuit. So that's just something that I've learned throughout the time. I've done about a good 7 of these 62s, and always these two, no problem. This one is the one that has 2 pieces of metal, the top layer, and then this one that's right there, you can see, and that goes right up here. You know, it's part of the fender and it stops right here. But for some reason they don't tell you that, but I'm letting you know that you drill this one a little bit the next size up from the original drill they give you, and then you drill it. So I'll be showing you right now. So the holes are drilled out, and like I said, this is the original drill they send it with. So this goes right in here with no problem, as you can see. But now I got another drill a little bit bigger, and it will not go in here, as you can see, because I have to drill it. But I did drill the top hole, so this one's ready to go. So because it has 2 layers right there, so that's where we're at. And if you don't do that, when you put the screw in there, like I said, it's a stainless steel screw, and if you go in there and you start tightening up and it breaks on you, that's it. You gotta take everything apart, and hopefully you can try to drill it out. But no, I've learned throughout the years, or you know, you learn by your mistakes sometimes, or by learning every time as you go. So as you can see, all screws are nice and flush on the middle. And where's the other one? Right there. Like I said, the top screw, there's 2 metals. Okay, there's 2 metals. You drill it first with the original screw, with the original bit, and it goes right through. And then the top metal, that's when you put a little bit bigger of a drill bit like that. The screw doesn't catch that one, and then it doesn't catch the bottom one, and then it breaks. But there it is. Now, of course, you got to make sure you have this little spacer thing. This goes right in here, and after you put that in there, then that's when the mother drill comes in, and it's a 1/2-inch drill. This goes right in there, and you start drilling and drilling and drilling until the drill comes out on this side over here. So it's gonna come out right about here somewhere, and then of course we'll put the rest of the stuff in there. But this is, like they say, another part of the moment of truth. So stay tuned, stay tuned. We're getting there little by little. So I got out my kit. Oh, and this piece goes inside, and that covers up that hole, you know, right in there somewhere, right up here. So it's getting there, it's getting there. What do you think, Omar? You scared? I know you're not even looking at me because you're here grinding and you see sparks going and everything. You're like, this fucking rabbit better know what he's doing. But like I said, I think this is like my 13th, 14th car that I've done spotlights on, so it's getting there. So part 23 on the installation. So once you get going, you start drilling straight, and you got to just be careful, because now in about 1 minute after you start drilling, your drill is gonna come out over here. So let's see what happens. Oh, there it is already right there. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is right there. So your drill bit comes out right there, and you're done. Well, you know, we're done. The good thing that Omar's not here. Oh, he's right there, but he's not even paying attention. I think he's scared. You know, don't worry, homie. I know it sounds like we're making a lot of noise, but your car is gonna look badass. It's almost gonna look like that other red car. What's it called?
The Crystal Ship.
The Crystal Ship. Yes, almost. But you know, it's getting there, people. It's getting there, mi raza. You know, so you know, now we got to take the little spacer off from here, because we tighten it up so it won't bounce around. And now next, we got to take the handle off right here from the spotlight. We take this off by removing this nut that's right here. The nut that's right here, this pin comes out, the handle comes out, this slides in there, and I'll show you in a few minutes. So like I said, you take out the little screw right there with the 3/8 wrench or socket, and then this comes right off from the shaft, And this thing's notched, so it only goes in one way. So now you get your spotlight, your shaft, put it in there carefully, make sure you don't scratch up the chrome. And here we go, slowly but surely, and you make sure you push it in all the way, and your spotlight is now on the car. So that's what it looks like out here. Of course, I put my hands all over the place. So now we got to come in here, and then this piece right here. So this screw that's right here, I don't know if you can see it, it's a little Allen wrench. This helps your spotlight from being loose like this. So once you tighten it up, you know, you put it kind of where you want to, and your spotlight turns and you can bring it down or whatever. So that's that. So now you have this bracket that we slide in here, and this goes right in there, and it hits right there. And now you got to put a screw here, down here, and a screw up here, and you're good to go. And then we wire it up, and we're ready, baby. We're ready. We're getting there little by little. So I'll show you right now when we hook up the handle to it, and we hook up the wire, and we turn it on. So stay tuned, Raza. Okay, Raza, it's done. I'm very happy with everything that we did. And now here is the final touch inside right here. I'm gonna turn it on, and since I can't go over there, you can see it on, and you can see it off, on, off, but it's working beautiful. And now I gotta see if the customer is happy. And what do you think, Omar?
Hey, it's perfect.
It's what?
Perfect.
You like it?
I love it.
Okay, so now we're gonna go do the other side. I know he only bought one, but yep, we're all done. Everything we brought. One thing I didn't mention, I didn't say, and I should have said something, because this is a difficult task to actually do. It has some screws right here, which is these screws right here. They're kind of a biscuit to drill. This one's okay if you drill it, but this one is kind of really hard because you got to kind of get an angle, and if you don't drill it right, it slips and moves around. And you just got to get a good drill, a long drill that you can get from like way up here. And of course, they sell everything at Home Depot, and you put it on and you're good to go. But it's a difficult task. I still have to put the little tab that goes here. I don't know where Omar dropped it at, but I'll find it right now. We'll put it on, and we'll have it all set. We also put the wire goes in right there. It's all set, so we're good to go.